Not too long ago, me and some friends went to the Pokémon Regional Championships in Liverpool, United Kingdom. We had a lot of fun, we played loads of rounds of Pokémon, it was a very, very long tournament. I was lucky enough to have the opportunity to work with the organisers' tournament centre, to do some content creation stuff, and to host a little bit of a tournament towards the end as a side event. I decided to capture the entire series of events as a sort of vlog slash video diary entry that I thought I'd share with everyone, just as a little pilot episode, see if I can do this in the future for other events or opportunities I am able to go to. So sit back and enjoy the combination of chaos and fun, I guess, that we had down at Liverpool. To go? Oh, let's go. Oh, hi everyone. Just trying out something new, trying to do vlogs. This is probably the third or fourth time I've actually attempted to make this style of video. But I'm really trying to build the courage now and the guts, and there's a lot happening this weekend, so I thought, why not take it to the extreme and go ahead and do it? So today we're actually starting our journey to the Liverpool Regional Championships of Pokemon. It is the first full-ish season back since we had the COVID lockdown, and a lot of people are coming. We've been meeting a lot of friends, having a lot of fun, and just kind of vibing around Liverpool really. It's only a 3-day event, including the travel, including a little bit of fun today, but we'll include that in the vlog. And other than that, I've got a few things lined up that I think are really exciting, and I won't announce them quite yet, because I'm going to keep it as a little surprise when we get into the venue and around Liverpool, because it's going to be something that is a big step up for me, and could really be a big step up for the content alongside this vlog. So right now we're just kind of in a preparation stage, just going around our house, getting our last little bits that we need. We're going to be popping to the shops, we'll go to the train station. I won't really catch any of that. Maybe a bit of B-roll as we go along. So just sit tight and enjoy the rest of the video whilst we make our way to Liverpool and maybe meet up with some friends and do a little bit of the trip whilst we're in the town centre.
Stockport and Manchester Piccadilly.
So we're now on the train, about to head up to Manchester, our first stop before Liverpool. Going to be, I guess, not really the slowest journey, but not really much goes on a train. So we'll probably spot out for some animals, see if we can recognise any Pokemon from them, maybe, I don't know, and then see where it goes from there. As you saw there, we just sat there with our plushes, got our drinks, got our snacks. I'm here with Samantha, who's joined me for the journey. Going to be staying in a B&B to give them get there, and hopefully see them a little bit throughout the vlog. Got another train just leaving us now. I think we're due to leave any minute now. So we'll sit back and stay relaxed and kind of take in the scenery, as we said, and maybe we'll try and capture a little bit of what we see through the lens, see if we can find anything funky and just let it vibe.
Once we finally finished that first leg of the journey, made our way to Manchester, so my brother and I had a bit of a rest, went and found some of the shopping areas of the station, had a real surprise finding out what they had there and the design that went into it. From there, we went in and found some friends and just vibed at the platform, waiting for the train to take us from Manchester to Piccadilly all the way through to Liverpool, where we continued the rest of our journey, meeting up with more friends, getting a bit of food, and then slowly heading to our Airbnb.
So we've had a bit of a jump cut really. I forgot to film when we were in Manchester. That wasn't really an experience. We sat around and had a bit of food, explored some of the shops there. Some of the floors I never actually knew were actually in Manchester Piccadilly. Found a Marks & Spencer's, got a nice sandwich there, and some of us got some sweets, some of us got a couple of snacks for trains. Met up with some friends in Manchester on platform 14 and we swapped trains because some of our trains were cancelled. And made our way up here to Liverpool. We had a bit of an explore downtown. It was very busy. I did try and get as much food as possible. We went shopping. I got a Teddy House Build-A-Bear, very on brand for me. And some of us got some Lego. I got a Lego esports lorry. I really wanted to get the train to kind of commemorate that we had a train journey today. And I just like trains in general, but some of the train sets were very, very expensive. And trying to save up for these events as well, I couldn't quite condone getting that sort of stuff. And the rest of the people are in the front room. I think they've got the B movie on. We did a German Netflix on the TV from where our B&B host have very thankfully and nicely left up that for us. Open up TCG packs and they're just having a bit of fun. We're probably going to go get some food from a nearby Sainsbury's, whatever supermarket or corner shop does food we can really all enjoy. We'll just vibe for the night, get an early night and then go and vibe with it. I'll walk on through, see what the game is doing. Hello, welcome to MDV Cribs.
Hello.
Oh no.
Are we getting vlogged?
You can be in the vlog. So yeah, Sam's still here. We have Megan, and then we have two other people.
Damn.
Are you just not vlogging them?
No,
No.
Wow, disgusting.
Censored.
there is censorship. But yeah, so they're just doing some TCG gaming and pulled some any cool calls you got.
I've got a Simisear,
Got Simisear, Monkey,
Zacian V-Star,
You're the interesting thing
Hatterene
about
V-Max,
Yo,
Rotom, and the promo.
Pog, and then we got a right hand as well, which I know a certain someone is
I've already arranged a deal. I'm trading Megan monsters for the right hand.
a monster for a right hand. So
Two.
a very good
Two monsters.
two monsters for a right hand. So
It's a
very-
good deal.
And it is, and right hand is used in a few decks, so. But yeah, other than that, we've always.
I know we're watching B-movie in Japan.
Yeah, I've let them know watching B movie, but people are really excited to watch B movie in German as well as English. So we'll settle down for the night, maybe catch up, we'll do something funny, we'll go to Sainsbury's, and then let it go with the flow. Possibly come back when we're actually at the event, and then just chill for the rest of the day, and maybe get some points at the end of the weekend as well.
Good morning, everyone. It's about 7 o'clock in the morning, and we're kind of in a bit of a messy room because we've just all woken up and gotten ready. But it's all for a good cause because we're all going to the tournament today. We decided to get up a bit early because some of us have to be there earlier than others. Maybe it'll be for TCG or just other general check-in things. But it's always better to be safe than sorry when getting to these events, because if you miss that first round or you miss that check-in, you're either losing out on your entire event or you're losing out on part of the event experience, which can sometimes be a bummer, really dampen your mood and can impact how you really appreciate the entire thing. But we're trying to avoid anything of that manner, and we're just going to get in an Uber, maybe a bus or maybe a Merseyrail, whatever's going on right now, and just see how we get on. But yeah, just waiting for everyone to be washed up and ready, doing our teeth, last minute toilet checks, getting stuff from the fridge like snacks, water bottles filled, just all that healthy stuff that we're trying to make sure we're nice and happy and healthy throughout the day, and then push to maybe get some points, maybe just if not having some points, having some fun, meeting some friends, and then making a very nice weekend out of it. I'm looking forward to just meeting new people in the Content Creators Lounge, because something that I've never really experienced before, and it's going to be a new step up for both myself and the area around me, so let's see how that goes. But might do a little montage as we drive up to the venue. Liverpool's a very lovely city, when it wants to be anyway, And yeah, we'll catch up there, and I'll jump straight back when we are actually in the venue.
Yeah.
So we're all masked up, moving on in, so I have to try and express my voice as much as possible because I look like a duck right now.
Quack.
Quack. But yeah, just keeping my mask on, keeping everyone safe, making sure we're doing all that jazz for that thing that's going around. I can't see, so I hope the camera's pointing at my face. But yeah, you know, it's going to be an experience. This is like Liverpool's was our first event back last year. Kind of getting the feelies now because it's like, oh, last year we came back after all lockdowns, being like, hey, this is your first event back, and now we're kind of just having the vibe. We're coming back to our first event back in Scarlet and Violet, and yeah, it's going to be a big change. You know, we saw what can come from the game, other regionals, but I think maybe some of the things have been scratched out, the dents have been unbumped, and it'll go as smooth as possible. But other than that, you know, it's. You know, hopefully things go smoothly. We're quite close to the front of the queue. We're gonna waddle on in and see what sort of stuff we can expect. You know, I am completely fogged up.
Be real?
Be real?
No.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun beat.
Any of us make it on stream or get interviewed, you just have to go
No fucking surprise there.
But yeah, you know,
Are we really surprised?
No.
I'll catch up when we're
least they're not
inside because I
playing
cannot see. And yeah, so walking in the venue, pretty damn swaggy, pretty damn hype. And we'll see everyone. Maybe it's we're actually in the main hall. Okay, so we're finally in the venue. It's we've got a bigger hall than we did last year, which is respectable because we have got stream areas, we have got a bit more going on. We've got direct access to the food. I believe we might have had that last year. I can't remember.
We did.
But yeah, it seems a lot more spaced out. There's a little bit of cramping, but you know what can you expect? You're trying to cram thousands of people into one room. So yeah, just a bit of a safety briefing there, just to keep us up to date. But yeah, there's not very much to do until the rounds start. Have a bit of a vibe. I might go and see if and where I'm needed and when in like different areas I've been invited to, but other than that, it's just gonna be chilling with friends, catching up between rounds. Maybe if my opponents want to, they can see it. Sam has bought a Clefairy. They very much love Clefairy. They told themselves they won't buy much this weekend, but
I mean, we all made promises.
yeah, made promises. I got my Lego and my Build-A-Bear, but that's all I'm getting.
Oh yeah, I mean the Lego set I was going to get was sold out,
know,
so that
yeah.
was my replacement.
Yeah, we're content with what we're getting or what we've got, and we'll just kind of live with it from there. I'll catch up maybe a little bit later on in rounds when rounds start to begin. People are coming over to have a chat with me, so I'll jump off and then see what is going on.
Yeah, this is content though.
I know, what's it there? So I'm finally in the Content Creators Lounge. This is the thing, I guess I was trying to keep a small little thing throughout the intro video, but I said it like 4 or 5 times in the trip here. I'm here with Sam. Sam's my +1. Yeah, vibing, but it's just a cozy little area where we can all sit down and have a bit of a chat, have a bit of a decompress between rounds, or even if it's just during a round, maybe we don't do too good, we drop out, like want to have a sit down, we can do that. Got a little interview board or a little picture board, which I will take full advantage of while I'm here. It's very beneficial to my course. We've got Tubbs over here. He's doing his pack stuff. He's checking out his little goodies. But yeah, we've got a few other creators who have been popping their heads in, and I think I get to do a bit of contact with them all throughout the day. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. But yeah, other than that, just a really chill, comfy area. Got a TV to stream on it, which I'm looking forward to having a watch of. Like, you know, one for enjoying streams, you know, being a part-time, I guess, caster, means I get to enjoy it, like get to learn, enjoy it as well, and yeah, just vibing. And this is the amazing view I have over the balcony, and it's really, really nice. And it's gonna be a bit tiring going up and down the stairs all day, but it's worth it. Get those leg days in, and hopefully leg day means good Pokemon day. So I'll check back in after about round 1, just before I'm going down, and I'll see what sort of stuff comes from it. So the first pairing is sort of like I believe this is the setup point of the day. So they give us our team sheets. Of course, we have the open team sheet format this time round, meaning that we get to see what our opponents are using, and well, down to the degree of the moves and the Pokemon and such. But it just gives that little bit of a change, a little bit of info that you can use to analyze what your players, your opponents can be doing and what you can be doing, and it's just a bit of crap. So yeah, it's time to toddle on and find our tables. And hopefully we're sat next to friends, hopefully we're sat within eye shot of them. We can have a bit of a chat with them afterwards and see what sort of things we're getting up to as and when we go through the day. But I'll walk everyone over to the table. I hope I don't see too many Don Dozos today, because the mirror's going to drain me. I haven't got my allowance yet back to. But yeah, so I'll just double check what table I was on, because I've honestly forgotten. 110, okay, so we're a while away before we get there. Lots and lots of people here as well, so it's going to be a long day.
Okay, 3 in the morning. I'm going to put it later.
110. 163. 118, so I'll be down here. So yeah, just get into the table, so I will come back when I'm done. So I've just wrapped up after round 2, round 2. And going steady, going strong, 2-0 right now. That's always a good start for a tournament like this. Especially normally because I don't really do that well for these sorts of tournaments to start with, but we'll see what is happening and why it's happening and when it's happening. Did have a bit of an issue in the first round, but in respect to the issue at hand, I will not discuss it. But let's just say it did make the second match a bit harder to try and win. But a really nice opponent. She had a team that normally I struggle against, and then she said the same thing to me about my team. But it was a close match on paper, I think. Like, I got some good calls and some knockouts that I didn't think wouldn't knock out based on my damage and stuff. But hey, I pulled through, I persevered, and I got all the KOs I needed to beat, and then went and won that match. So 2-0. I don't know if we have any breaks or lunches or anything, but just vibing here, doing my thing, and then chill in the lounge until round 3 happens. And so we are in our lunch break. Been in about I don't know how long. We got some food. Wasn't really much. The venue ran out, but there was still some like soft drinks and snacks and like picky bits, I guess you could say. I had a salad because it's a bit of brain food. I don't know what people around me have. Some people have gone off to McDonald's down the road, but I didn't want to risk it.
I mean, last year that was packed. So. Yeah,
last year was packed because of how it worked, but this year people have like kind of gone a bit 50-50. Might get a bit packed later, but I kind of dodged a bullet. It's like, there is cold food, I'll have that. In terms of the Pokemon stuff, I lost the third round. It was a very close one. There was a couple of mistakes I made, where maybe I overread into something or underread into something. Thank you, sure, that's the tops.
Do you want to go show the
the funny meme.
Funny meme.
Go show tops your funny workout meme. But yeah, and I kind of just took it at my own flow. I took it on my stride. There was a mistake that I made that wasn't really a mistake per se, more of an over-prediction, and that pushed me into a situation where I couldn't do too well. I had a chance, but I was like having to pick at every grasp I had, and sadly I didn't get it. But my opponent was very nice. They were, I've had nice opponents today. It's not people being cocky, not people being like sloppy or anything, but hopefully we can keep that streak of good opponents and doing well. I want to try and get a CP from this. I don't expect to do overly well, but if I get to cut or anything, then I'll be happy. But CP is the goal. That's what I came here for, and see where the rotation from there, if locals come back or I do start travel the world for more tournaments. Yeah, we're just going to chill out for a bit, and I'll probably jump back on as we leave here to go into round 4. So, just had a little bit of a surprise for the work I've done for this content creator stuff, and the person who I guess you could say hired me or took me on just gave me a booster box as a payment for all my work. I'm super thankful. I'll probably do a video or a stream at some point. Might even branch into TikTok for it. I don't know. They pop off on TikTok pack openings too. But yeah, so I got given this as a payment for my services, and I'm generally really excited to pack it open, see what we get. We could get some cards we could put in our decks, or we could maybe give them out to people at Pokémon Society, because we do at Pokémon Society. Either way, it's just a really nice gesture, and hopefully it goes far, and hopefully we can make a bit from it. I've also been told we might have an interview at some point with the video game team which could be a bit fun just to kind of see what they want to talk about. I believe it's to talk about one of the things I actually helped organise this tournament, which can get a bit of advertisement out there, get the players knowing, get the viewers knowing, and all the different things. And hopefully it goes far. And these people I've worked with as well, so it's gonna be nice getting to say hi to everyone backstage. You'd be like, hey, remember me? And yeah, just chilling with them. Currently we're just chilling with the plushies all over the floor. Sam has a plushie, got the stream in the background, it's a TCG stream. And yeah, so just an exciting little thing that happened, and just a little bit of content I thought I'd catch up on this little, I guess more of a video diary now than a vlog, but we'll see where it ends up towards the end of the week. Round 4 just got announced. We're heading on to our tables. I've got all my goodies, well, some of my goodies. I've got to pack some away, get my bag out of my locker, and kind of just vibe with it. Keeping my head high going to the next rounds. It was a bit of an up and down, like I said, in that round 3, round 3. But you got to take those losses to get those wins. You got to appreciate what you have to really take it all. But hopefully I can take that appreciation that one step further, go extra mile. So I just finished up round 4. There was another win in the books. It was quite a close. I'd say close, like a 50-50, like back and forth. It felt very similar to the past matchup, just I kind of learned from my mistakes and went through in a bit stronger fashion. The team was slightly different. I had the same 4 starts, I believe, and I really just pushed every button and hoped for the best outcome. Got a couple misses on my opponent's behalf, which was kind of upsetting. Like you hate to lose out on a miss, but at the end of the day, like I'm not going to complain about that. And Dondozo just did Dondozo things and smacked things down with order ups with raid crashes. Some knockoffs I didn't actually expect to get, some that I expected to get as well, but didn't really take it. But going 3-1 into the next round is really, really nice. About I'll say 5 rounds after this, maybe 4, 6. I don't know. I believe it was between 8 and 10, so if we can keep this up, that's CP, possibly even cut on the line, which is a bit scary to think about, a bit shaky to think about, but hopefully I can take that extra mile and hopefully I can get there. If not, I'm happy with points and I'm happy going home not empty-handed this weekend, so let's hope that the best comes from these next few matches.
So, there you have it. A short snippet into my experience at Liverpool Regional Championships. Unfortunately, my camera did die out, well, not completely, but started to get on low battery towards the end. And the day was getting long. We had 9 rounds going into about like the 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night mark, which was a very, very big change from previous events. But hopefully what I did capture, despite maybe some of the audio issues, due to the low battery on the camera and just the atmosphere of the venue, despite those, maybe it helped show what life is like as a Pokemon player and Pokemon creator, and hopefully it's something that I can then pursue a bit further in the future. I'm looking to do more and more of these vlogs, so if you did like them, then keep an eye out, because that sort of stuff will be coming back, and hopefully if I can make a series out of it, every event I go to, maybe even non-Pokemon trips I go to, will have this style of content. So thank you very much for sticking around, and I hope to see you again in any of my other future videos.